10.
Hey, welcome to Glitz and Gab.
I'm Irene.
And I'm Savannah.
And no, we did not turn into these delicious looking foods, but we did make them. And if you want to find out how, keep watching this video. These party foods will be sure to pack a punch.
First, we made the dip, which calls for rotel, breakfast sausage, and cream cheese.
So first, you add the sausage into a medium-sized pan and just beat it up with this meat tenderizer. It's like a
Just
meat tool.
Right, makes the meat good.
And then you switch out spoons while you get your third hand to add in the rotel. So you let that sit for a while, and you add the cream cheese. Super simple, but so good. Dip to perfection.
And just serve it with some chips, and you're good to go.
Santitas.
We had to make some egg rolls.
Filipino style. This recipe calls for some water chestnuts,
Carrots,
spring roll wrappers,
garlic,
onion,
soy sauce,
and some ground pork. Let's get started.
So first, what we did was put the carrots into a food processor and just chop those up.
Food processed it up.
This is like our favorite tool now. Then we got the water chestnuts.
And did the same exact thing. So you want really fine pieces of veggies.
Irene is cutting half of a medium onion, just chopping that up roughly to, again, throw in the food processor.
And note we didn't shoot my face because I was crying.
In they go.
To the food processor. It's
Yeah.
really a kitchen tool made from the gods. Next, we added every vegetable that we food processed into a nice bowl. And by nice, I mean medium-sized. Alright, so now we're just adding in that ground pork, and Savannah's about to get down and dirty with it.
That's it. It was so gross. But so worth it because it came out so good.
So what you want to do is just really add everything in there, really mix it up. And here I come with the soy sauce. Just dump it all in there. I kind of just eyeball the amount of soy sauce to put in there.
All of these measurements were pretty much approximate. Just use your judgment.
Best judgment. I mean, if we could do it, I'm pretty sure you can.
That was salt falling from the heavens. And now some pepper.
Oh, from those goddess-like hands.
Just mix her on up.
Okay, so now we scoop the meat mixture into quart-sized Ziploc bags. They don't have to be quart-sized, just as long as they're Ziploc bags. And we use these to actually fill the egg rolls. And you'll see how in just a sec. In just a snip. Snip, snip. So you snip the corner of the Ziploc to form an opening, kind of like if you were frosting a cake. And that's how you fill the egg rolls. Okay, so working with these egg roll wrappers, when you first get them out of the package, they're all stuck together. So what you have to do is peel them so you can separate them. And what holds the egg rolls together while you fry them is this flour and water mixture. Get it to just the right consistency, not too thick, not too thin.
Now we're just filling our first egg rolls. Just for the first egg rolls, these are the Filipino style.
Yeah, so this is the mini egg rolls. They're also called lumpias. So what you do is you line the meat along the edge and you just roll them on out like a log. Making sure to keep a tight space between the meat and the egg roll wrapper. So really just press while you roll.
As y'all can see, I'm not very good at this, but this was the first egg roll I've ever rolled before, so.
She did really good for her first one. Okay, so now I'm just taking the spoon of the flour water mixture and putting it along the edge of my egg roll and closing it up to perfection. So yeah, this is one way you can roll the egg roll. And it is the traditional Filipino style. Okay, so this next way, you're gonna take your egg roll wrapper and turn it as if you were looking at a diamond. And then you're gonna fill one corner. You're gonna try and wanna make this thicker than the line that you made in the previous roll. So I do just 2 strips of meat. And then you're gonna take the lower corner and you're gonna fold it over the meat that you just placed over there and tuck it underneath. And then just pack it down firm, nice and firm. And then you're gonna fold over the flaps like so to make almost like an envelope. A very delicious envelope at that. And then just roll it on through, and once you get to the other corner, just add some of that flour water mixture and close that sucker up. I was gonna say puppy, but sucker came out. And there you have it. A nice, I think it's a spring roll type wrap. I'm not that Asian. I'm not familiar with the names of all the ways to wrap. A sped up version of our egg roll fest.
Egg roll fest.
Egg roll-a-palooza. Yappo-palooza.
Okay, so now with the longer egg rolls, the Filipino style, you just want to cut them into 3 small egg rolls. And we just did that for all of the ones we rolled.
Okay, and so the greatest thing about making these egg rolls is that you don't have to fry all of them now. As you can see, we put some in a Ziploc bag. You just freeze them and you can fry them later. And then to fry the egg rolls, we used vegetable oil in a nice oriental looking wok.
Provided by my friend Irene here.
Okay, wrong country, but whatever. So you just want to add the egg rolls to the hot oil and wait until they turn a nice golden brown until you take them out. Now I know a lot of you are going to want to just eat them straight out the fryer, and I mean, go for it, do it. It's the best feeling. Actually, it's not, because then you burn your tongue, but...
And then you want to be able to taste the egg roll.
Yeah, so don't do it. Never mind. So, as you can see, this nice little egg roll is golden brown to perfection. And I'm just going to place it on this plate with the other 2 little friends. And there you have it, mini egg rolls.
So now we're going to start our mini cheesecakes. And for these, you need sugar,
graham crackers,
cream cheese,
butter,
an egg,
some nice milk poured nicely out.
So graciously by me.
Dang, look at that technique. You pour that milk.
Caramels.
More caramel.
So first, what you want to do is melt 2 tablespoons of butter in the microwave for about 20 seconds.
And do a quick little dance.
Once that's ready, you're gonna take it over to your bowl. You're gonna put half a cup of crushed graham crackers with the butter, and then you're gonna add some sugar to that.
A little bit of sugar.
And just mix. Oh yeah, preheat your oven to 325.
Okay, so now we're preparing the crust for the cheesecake. We're taking that graham cracker mixture and we're adding it into these little nice mini cupcake cups, which was previously set up before this.
Yeah, make sure you like pack it like down in there.
And also make sure you don't miss the cup, okay?
So now to make the cream cheese mixture, we're adding the cream cheese into the bowl. Sugar.
More sugar.
And mixing that up with the hand mixer just until it's all blended. And then adding an egg and blending that up. Make sure it's like really smooth with no lumps or anything.
Silky.
And then you want to add it to your little cups that you already prepared.
Just a nice little dollop. Don't get too crazy like I am right now.
Just make sure it's about like 2/3 of the way full.
Because these puppies do rise in the oven.
Go ahead and put them in the oven for 15 minutes.
Nice timing skills. And then you're going to want to let them fully cool before placing them in the fridge.
Yeah, they only have to go in the fridge for about an hour. And while they're cooling down in the fridge, we're going to go ahead and make the caramel sauce for the top. And for that, you just need 12 little caramel candies with a tablespoon of milk. And you melt that on kind of like a double boiler thing. You just put water in the pot, but make sure it doesn't touch the bowl on top. And then you wait for that to boil, put the bowl on top, and then put all the caramel and the milk in there so it can melt smoothly. And then you just place that on top of your little baby cheesecakes.
So cute and so delicious. And there you have it, our party foods that are guaranteed to knock your guests out this weekend. Except I don't think you would like that.
Maybe you would.
Maybe. Who will win?